Hey there, beautiful souls. Are you ready for your general intuitive tarot reading for October? If this is your first time to this channel, hello and welcome. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you are returning, thanks for joining me once again. As always, please remember that not all messages will resonate for everyone, so take what does and leave the rest for someone else, because these are readings for the collective. If you haven't already, I would ask that you take a second right now to click the subscribe button, which is free for you and is a great way to support the channel. Also, if you are enjoying these videos and want to see more of them, then let YouTube know that by clicking the like button as well. If we take a quick look at the astrology for October, the retrograde motion of Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus might feel like a regression of old stories and people reappearing in your life. But it really isn't. So instead, use this as an opportunity to wrap up the past and take care of any unfinished business. This is particularly important if you are an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, or Pisces, as you will feel it and benefit from it the most. Now, on October 6th, we have a full moon in Aries, which inspires us to channel our inner pioneer and get ready to chase big dreams. When Venus enters Libra on October 13th, our romantic life receives blessings. Dating and friendships will go well for all signs, but if you're Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in particular, you'll get a charismatic boost. The new moon in Libra on October 21st might bring on a fear that reminds us of a little insecurity we may have thought we'd overcome. But this is an opportunity to truly rise above that challenge and show what we're capable and made of. These lunar vibes might feel particularly intense for Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorns. October 22nd marks the sun's entrance into Scorpio. The season of the witch begins now, and it's set to get spooky in every sense of the word. Over the next 4 weeks, a general sense of mystery might be felt in the air. And finally, on October 28th, the most positive and harmonious aspect of the month occurs when Mars trines Jupiter. Do you feel like taking a risk? The universe says to go for it. Those who act on their desires, especially Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, could find themselves in the right place at the right time. Now, let's see what other messages the universe has for you, so I'll catch you on the flip side of this video. All right, beautiful souls, this reading is for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising sign for October. For the month of October. And in honor of Halloween, which happens at the end of October, I'm going to use my jack-o'-lantern clarifying deck, or the jack-o'-lantern deck for your clarifying cards. I hope you're well, Taurus, and as I said, October is the month of Halloween. It is also known as Samhain or Samhain. People pronounce it differently. It was a Celtic and I believe even a Gaelic tradition that it was a festival that started on the eve of Halloween into the month, or the 1st of November into the month of November. And it was definitely a time when they believed that the veil between the worlds, if you will, between this world and the other world, was either at its thinnest, or that the line between them could be blurred, which meant that it would be the best time for them to contact their ancestors. All right. So let's see what the other side and the universe and the spirits and the guides have to say for you, what they want to let you know for the month of October. And I will give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe for the messages they provide, and for assisting me in interpreting the messages for the highest vibrational good of my Taurus seekers. Okay, messages for Taurus, please. Messages for Taurus, please and thank you. Truly grateful. I always like the cards to fly out. The energy is a little bit heavy here, Taurus. Let's see what's going on. Okay, you have the Eight of Pentacles. You start off with that Eight of Pentacles, so that's good. And the Chariot card. There we go. And the Two of Pentacles. And the Emperor card. Interesting. All right. You have the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, the Four of Swords is your theme, if you will, the theme of the month. And the Four of Swords is the card of rest. It is the card of rest. It is the card of relaxation. It's the card of saying you need to heal a little bit. I feel like in this month, as it is sort of overarching all of this here, it appears to me that in the month of October, you are going to be so focused in on work, so focused in on driving yourself, so focused in on trying to achieve something, so focused on trying to get ahead, that you're just working so hard in this month of October that it will be very, very important for you to remember that rest is a good thing. Okay, rest is a very good thing, Taurus. And if it's not rest, then I would advise you that you need to take a bit of a breather and just maybe go out for some walks, get outside a little bit, and take care of yourself in terms of some exercise. All work and no play is not a good thing. And it's not a good thing for the human body either, all right? So I would say to you that it is very, very important that you try to actually just take a step back, do some, recharge. Everybody needs to recharge their batteries every once in a while, okay? So sometimes we need to retreat inside for a little bit of comfort. And, maybe for some of you, you need to start taking up some meditation, I would say. And others of you, I think maybe if you've, been working hard and then you've been ill, then you need to convalesce a little bit. Or for somebody, I'm also feeling a little bit of rehabilitation. So if you've had some surgery, like, I don't know, knee surgery or something like that, you need to get into a rehab, physical rehab center and do some work on that. But it's a time of convalescence for some of you, all right? Or it's a time when you need to convalesce, and it is an indication that the universe is trying to tell you, be careful, be careful. Work just makes us sick, all right? So you need to find a work-life balance here for yourself. You need to rest, you need to restore your health, you need to also clear the mind, okay? So sometimes when we just step back and we get out in nature and we go for walks, we get to clear the mind. Now, why is it that you need to do all this stuff? Well, it's because you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, and the Emperor. You're definitely working on your resources in terms of you're going to town on your money and on your energy, and you're trying to make money, all right? I mean, that's what Pentacles is all about. It's about money, career, finance. It's about the here and now and what's grounded here on earth, right? The things that we have to deal with. And I feel like you definitely are in the driver's seat this month because you do have that Chariot card, albeit it might be moving slowly because it is a snail. You're definitely in the driver's seat, and I feel like you're trying to negotiate deals. You're trying to look ahead with that Two of Pentacles, okay, and you're trying to see the future before it happens so that you can anticipate what's going down here, okay? I feel like you're definitely, I definitely feel that if you're working with a team of people, or there's people that work for you, or if you are, you are the Emperor, so you are maybe leading a team of people, I feel that you can take the team to the finish line, all right? And you will need to squeeze in a day or two, okay, where you can keep yourself refueled, all right? Or keep yourself fueled, period, because when you're the boss and you have, especially if you have a large team of people underneath you, or you're running a project and you need to, direct people and get them going here and there and everywhere, then you're going to be constantly on the go, and you need to squeeze in some time for yourself, all right? So I would say that if you are not working, and then I would say then the projects that you're doing at home, you're putting full focus in on those projects. And yes, you want to advance them, although they may only be, again, moving at a slower pace, but you're still in charge. You're still in charge here no matter what. And you're certainly looking ahead toward the future to say, okay, what do I need to anticipate next? What's coming next? What do I have to prepare for now for, the coming whatever months, weeks ahead, all right? I feel like that certainly you're definitely in a good position here to get some, I don't know if you're thinking about a new position, if you're interested in a new job or position, then I'd say it's time to throw your hat in the ring. Okay, but if you are not looking for a new position, I would say then it's also a green light to say yes to new projects, whatever projects those might be for you. Okay, all right, let's get into your clarifiers here, and let's focus in on this Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is exactly that. It's focus. It's focus on work, right? It's focusing on something that you want to achieve. It's focusing in, it's like you've set a goal and you have decided you want to achieve this goal. So you are going to achieve this goal because you can't put that much focus towards something and then fail, right? That's what they say. The expression is that if you love what you do, then you're going to be much more successful because you're going to put way more energy into it, right? So let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles here. Let's see what they say about this focus. it's like you're steadily working at something here, all right? And you're probably, if you're, you know, even if you are the boss, you can always be learning new skills. But it's also very meaningful work to you. So I do feel like you're making some deals, you're negotiating something, right? It's easy for you to negotiate in this month, and I feel it's easy for you to motivate other people in that regard. Yes, you do have the Magician, all right? So the Magician says that you have the magic, as I said. It just said it's easy for you this month, okay? It's particularly easy for you because it's like it just comes naturally for you, all right? I feel like you don't need to do anything here. You just need to kind of have the recipe of how to get people moving and how to really bring about whatever it is that you're trying to get to end of job about, or whatever you're trying to get to, you know, how you might actually complete the project, the work, the, you know, the year, whatever it is that you're doing, all right? So you do have the magic, and as I said, because you love it so much, you are going to put far more energy into it, okay? So you're definitely going to get across the finish line. You're definitely going to put in the time. I feel like if you've decided you want a job, you're going to throw your hat in the ring. You probably will get it. Okay, let's clarify. Let's continue to clarify. Okay, let's clarify that Eight of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles, please. Yeah, you have the King of Swords. Okay, so, you know, King of Swords is saying that, you know, you definitely need to make sure that if you want to be successful in this, you need all the facts, okay? You need to get all of the, you know, the facts. I mean, swords is the mind. You need to have a clear mind. And if you are getting thoughts and you're getting ideas, you should be writing them down, because the King of Swords here is saying, I know I've got the facts, I've got the information, and you know, you need to use our intellect sometimes to achieve something. It isn't all coming by just magic. You need to have the elements, and you have the elements, and part of that element is the swords, right? So this Magician has all four elements. Well, you need one of them here in particular, which is your mind, right? Your thoughts, your ideas, and you need to put them together in a very smart way, okay? So use your intellect to be sharp and to be observant of what is going on, all right? Sometimes it is saying you have to get a little bit analytical, all right? So I would say maybe time for you to lose your abilities, your analytical abilities. All right, let's get one more clarifier for the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Strength card. You know, the Strength card is the card of courage, okay? It is the card of saying, you know, I need to be brave. I mean, the character is sitting beside a lion after all. I mean, lions are not pets, and yet she is holding this one and petting it like it's a cat. Like, so, you know, you need to actually take, you know, this takes courage. This takes bravery, but it also takes an element of, I want to say, taming our inner beast. Okay, now why am I saying that? Because they're also giving me a message, and maybe, you know, might not be for everybody, but for some of you out there, the message that I'm getting is avoid arguing, all right? Avoid some arguments. Now, this could be in your work life. You know, you are the boss, and sometimes when we're the boss and we have people under us, we can get too emperorish. Okay, that's the thing. You have to be, you know, always remember that you're the emperor. And so, you know, the emperor is like, it's my way or the highway, right? So you have to be a bit more open when you're in a working environment to listen to people and to take in their ideas. And sometimes that means you have to bite your tongue. That means you have to tame your inner beast and not be, first of all, screaming at people and telling them that they're, not great workers or whatever. Maybe this is you, and maybe if it's not you, then maybe somebody at work could be doing this to you, all right? But I want to say that it's very important for us to remember not to be arguing with people. Even if you are just, you don't work, or you're not working, you're retired, all right? It's the card to say bite your tongue, tame your beast inside, because arguing with loved ones I don't feel in this month that if you are doing that, I don't think you win. I don't think they win either, okay? I feel like it's a bit of a stalemate. And if you are having issues, you're not moving forward as quickly as you could be or should be. That's the Chariot. Yes, it's forward movement, but it's a snail. So it is at a snail's pace here that, you might, that's where I'm feeling that stalemate from particularly, okay? Anyway, let's continue on and see what they're saying here. Let's clarify the Chariot card. Tell me about the snail chariot here. Now, I am getting a message also off this card for some of you here that I feel like this snail has to do with your friendships, and perhaps with people who are around you that, I don't know, I think you're expecting someone to do something, and do something for you, let's say, and they're not doing what you've asked them. So that also requires you to maybe bite your tongue, okay? Because it's very frustrating. That's what I'm feeling with this snail. Okay, maybe you see you've got the Ten of Wands here. Okay, the Ten of Wands is saying that you're carrying a bit of a burden here, or there is a bit of a burden here, or there's a bit of a load here that's coming at you, okay? And so I kind of feel like it, whatever this thing is that, is, again, I feel like as if somebody is unreliable here, maybe friend or somebody at work even, somebody who's expected to do something who is unreliable. And that is very frustrating when people let you down, okay? But if you want to change that, and you need to get that Chariot moving a little bit faster, I would say to you, you need to address the problem, okay? I don't feel as if this is going to last long, whatever it is, because I feel like you have the courage, right, to work on these relationship issues. That's the other thing about the Strength card, is you have the courage to work on this. And no matter how difficult some people may be, you have this ability to talk it out, Taurus, okay? So there's your Star card. You can resolve this. You can get back on track. I do feel like you can really, bring the, turn it around, so to speak, all right? So whether it's a friend or it's somebody at work, if it's frustrating, you have to deal with the problem head on. Deal with the relationship issue as you need to. And I would also say to you, find the right words. That's going to help. And especially if they're very challenging relationships here that you need to deal with, right? Seven of Cups says, you have a choice of words. You have a choice about how you can deal with this. So pick a choice, pick one, pick a method, and deal with it. Okay? Now, the Two of Pentacles there is not only are you looking ahead to the future and saying, as I said, for some of you, if you are thinking about a new job, and I said it now, maybe you don't see that, Either you are going to advance where you are, potentially you're thinking about something new, you need more challenge, you need something new, or you need, or if you are not working and you definitely need to, get working, you're thinking about the future, and you're getting to the tallest place possible to see that 30,000 foot view, or as high a view as you possibly can into the future. But you're also doing this while you're juggling other stuff, I'm feeling. So if you are, busy at home and because you're not working, you're doing other things, or you have hobbies, or you have potentially new projects that are coming your way with all of that. All right. So you are doing some juggling there, but I do feel for somebody, you're looking more into the future to determine how to, either put your hat in the ring for something new, or apply for something, get out there, get yourself out there into a new location. There's the Queen of Pentacles that says you need to actually, Queen of Pentacles is very hard-working energy, all right? It is a practical energy. It's an energy of success, but it's also an energy of being very methodical. So if you are trying to get to that new position, you definitely need to maybe, be methodical about how you're going to do this. Get your resume going, contact headhunters, whatever. All right. So you need to put in, try and think of all the angles here. And, when you've done the hard work, then you can reap the rewards like this Queen of Pentacles does, all right? She is a card of abundance, and she is a card of having, being able to sit back and say, okay, now I can enjoy my life a little bit, but that comes with the hard work. It doesn't come just, out of the air, all right? It doesn't just come by magic, okay? All right, let's continue to clarify. Yeah, you have the Nine of Pentacles, which says that you are certainly get to maybe make some more money, maybe in this new possession. Maybe it means that you want to build some wealth and some abundance for the future to, stock away and put it in your retirement savings. You want the rewards that are coming to you because you've put in the efforts, right? So it's a very conscious energy of prosperity, all right? So you're saying, this is what I want, I have to work on this, and I have to build this, right? That's what you're doing by standing on that tall building, is you're saying, what is it that I want? You're saying, okay, I want that life of Queen of Pentacles, which is comfort, and I want this independence, this Nine of Pentacles, and so I have to create that environment, and then once I've created that environment and work hard for it, well, then I can slow down and I can, just live in my nice little garden there. All right. One more clarifier for the Two of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Yeah, so that then maybe you can travel a little bit as well, right? But I feel like for some of you that you're very inspired in this month to finally to achieve some goals that maybe you've been talking about for a while and saying, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And then you actually never really do it, right? You never take any action toward it. So I'm going to say that you're definitely going to be taking action toward it in this month, because you're very, very determined here, right? That is what the Emperor is. The Emperor is determination. It is an energy of saying, you know what, I'm the boss, I'm going to do what I've wanted to do. It is a powerful position to be in, right? Now, it is also a bit of a protective father. So if you are a team, leader here, or you have people under you, people working for you, or you're directing a project at home, Let's say you don't have a job, but you're having work done in your house and you're directing it all. All right. Well, you're still the person who's in charge here. So sometimes as a, fatherly figure, a protective figure, we need to direct, but we need to direct them in a certain way where you're mentoring people, where you are, doing it in a nice way, right? Where you could, have a harmonious work environment is what you have to try and create here for yourself. All right. But an emperor also has a very calm head, okay? And he makes decisions based on facts, right? And it's a position of achieving goals. So let's clarify that. Emperor. Ace of Wands, yeah, you know what? You're very inspiring as a leader, Taurus. People love to be working with you. I feel like they know that you give them a spark. You make them wake up. You motivate them, I think. I said at the very beginning of this reading that you're going to be motivating people and you're going to be able to negotiate easily and motivate people easily. And the Ace of Wands is definitely an indication of that. So I feel like that no matter what happens, there's a lot to love about your work environment or your projects this month. Let's continue to clarify that. Emperor. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you have to face, though, face whatever challenges are going to come your way. You're going to face it head on. As I said to you, if you're having arguments or something's going on, face the issue, face the challenge, face the relationship and try and resolve it. All right. And you do have the element of saying I'm ready to give in a little bit, right? And I let the universe, let God, let whoever it is that you believe in give you a helping hand. You have the Two of Pentacles there that just slid out, so you have that card twice, which says, yeah, it's going to be a very, very busy month for you, my friends. Okay, but a very fulfilling one, I feel, nonetheless. Right, let's get an oracle card for you. What message would you like to give Taurus for October? Message for Taurus for October. Well, I think they're saying the exact same thing I said here, which is you're going to have to find time for rest, because the card you got is time for a nap. It's number 24. Okay, you see this moon and this person is sleeping, resting. It's time for a nap. Let me read to you from the book. I mean, that's pretty clear. They're saying the same thing as your overarching energy or the theme of your month. It's that hard work is great, but we also need to relax and take time off. Time for a nap. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. All right, so very clear message there, my friends. Busy as a beaver, all work, no play, all work, no rest isn't going to serve you for that long. You want to get through the rest of the year. All right, my lovely ones, that's it for this reading, and I hope there was something in it that resonated. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell if you want to know when I drop my next video. I have also uploaded videos for a 3-month outlook for October, November, December. So if you haven't already seen those, then you can find them on the channel and go back and watch those. I'll see you again very soon. And until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.